Hi guys, and welcome back to another video for the blog Discovering Wholeness. Today I wanted to talk with you guys about self-care. This is something I've been thinking a lot about today, and I wanted to share with you my thoughts. So what comes to mind when you think about self-care? For most of us, it's things like taking a warm bubble bath, drawing, coloring, maybe taking a nap, being really gentle and really kind to ourselves, and just taking it easy, cooking a nice meal, breathing, taking a walk in nature, things to calm us, things to soothe us, and things where we can get back a little bit outside of our heads and maybe some of the anxiety and the turmoil that's there and get back into our bodies. And that's all very great, very important. But I think it's also important to think about self-care as having two parts. So one part of the self-care is the gentle acceptance, the taking time for yourself, kind of treating yourself, taking it really slow and easy, coming out of your head and back down into your body. And a lot of people, when they think about self-care, they think of kind of, it produces this feeling of relaxation, like self-care and vacation, I think, have a similar vibe to them. Maybe vacation's a little more exciting, but they both have this connotation of relaxing and taking it easy and taking care of yourself, which is very, very important. You always want to have gentleness, wisdom, and kindness at the forefront of any self-care that you do. However, what I've been thinking about and what I wanted to share with you is that self-care is so much more than just doing something that feels good to you in the moment or doing something that relaxes you in the moment. And sometimes self-care is doing something that you don't want to do and that doesn't feel good right away. But it's something that's in your best interest. So it may be something like exercising. Like maybe you don't want to exercise, but you know that it's going to benefit you. You know that it's for your good. And so you do it even though you don't feel like it as your self-care. Or maybe there's something that you really need to clean that you haven't gotten to, but you know that you're going to feel better afterward. You're going to feel more organized. You're going to feel accomplished. And so you do it anyway. So self-care is both. It's both kind of just being with yourself, being in your surroundings, but it's also pushing yourself to do things that ultimately benefit you. And I think that that is the bottom line, is self-care is anything that ultimately serves and benefits you. So it's not just something that's pleasurable, it's not just always something that's fun, but it is something that benefits you. And I think the best way to approach this is to have a mix of both. Because if you're constantly pushing yourself to exercise or pushing yourself to do something even if you don't feel like it, that can take a lot of energy to get past that first hump. So intermix it with things like taking a bubble bath, taking a walk in nature, meditating. It's so important to be in the moment, to be in your body, to be in your surroundings, but it's also important to challenge yourself to grow and to prove to yourself that you can do things that maybe you didn't think that you could or you didn't think you were capable of. And for some of us, as perfectionists, as I am, the idea of stopping and finding meaning in things where you're not accomplishing a whole lot is a really interesting method of self-care that maybe we wouldn't have arrived at otherwise. So I'm not saying all of this to pressure you into going out and going to the gym, because hey, I'm not going to. I'll exercise and I'll take care of myself, but I'll do it in a way that is fun for me and works for me. So I'm not trying to pressure you guys into anything like that, but I am saying sometimes it can be hard to know what you most need. So for me, I'm a perfectionist, so I'm mostly going to veer toward, well, of course I need to push myself. Of course I need to go to the gym. Of course I need to eat better. Oh, come on, Rebecca, you should be doing this. But for me, what I need in that moment is to stop, be in the moment, maybe play a video game, and find meaning and worth and value in being and in finding the wonder in the world around me, finding the wonder in myself. And for other people who maybe all that they do is they kind of just are, which is not bad, but they're always in this state of bubble baths and meditation and trying to kind of soothe or relax or not stir up any stress or anxiety. maybe there is a challenge that you could rise to and just try it out here or there, which is pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. And I think that's the important thing that I'm trying to get to, is that self-care and comfort zone are not always the same thing. So those are some things for you to keep in mind. I hope that this was helpful for you. If you have any comments or any experience or insight, please do share in the comments below, and check out my blog at www.discovering-wholeness.com for more blog posts, videos, and podcasts just for you. And you can also find me on Patreon, where you can sign up for $1 or $3 a month and get access to some exclusive content. All right, folks, have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.